Let's continue from where we left off by adding some damp earth tones onto the wheels. The products, along with how to perform the techniques, as well as the theory for this weathering step, were explained during the last episode. So I'm not going to lecture all of you again. Here I am speckling more of the dark earth tones. With the dry and damp earth tones finished, I moved on to the areas of fresh, wet mud. You can thin the murky water wet effect using a bit of enamel thinner. Focus this step mostly over the areas of darker satin earth tones. More of the wet effect was carefully speckled over the wheels. Moving back to the hull, I continued brushing the murky water over the darker areas of satin earth. You can see how I am now creating what looks like areas of wet mud. Murky water effects can also be used to create wet-looking runs of moisture. These wet-looking areas are great because they break up the matte dust tones. They also add another texture to work with the dry and satin parts of the finish. Make sure the runs are painted on containing authentic looking different thicknesses. Use enamel thinner to brush away places of the effect that you might have added accidentally. And I am sure by now you have already guessed that wet effects can be used to create contrast around and between details. Speckling is a wonderful way of subtly combining the wet effects, making them look more natural. This is such a great technique because it allows us to apply natural random looking earth and water effects as seen here. The murky water pretty much completes the weathering stage of this KV-1. You can see how the layers of textured earth, dry, and satin mud, along with the areas of wet mud, work together to give the model a realistic, natural weathered finish. It is also evident how these weathering effects were used along with the gradients in the base coat to help break up the model, enhancing its different details. This is why color modulation is referred to as a style. Haven't I said this before? In the next episode, we will look at some effects needed before we permanently attach the running gear. Please click like and subscribe to the channel to see more videos. Blah blah blah, ya ya ya. See ya folks.